Inflation's really hitting the world globally at the moment. I'm traveling and I'm seeing the effects all over, whether it's in America where we got 7% and food prices in some areas are going up 20%. Energy prices, of course, going through the roof. Same thing in the UK, where again, we're seeing 7% inflation. So what's next? What does it mean to you as an investor, and will it continue? Well, first of all, we've seen inflation rise, one because of the supply chain breakdown. Some of that has been the effects of after lockdown as parts of the world, not all of the world of course has opened up, but as parts of it have, we've seen a supply chain breakdown. Why? Because all of a sudden you've had people that have been laid off, or industries that have been stopped being used, and suddenly there's a surge in demand. So that's caused a supply breakdown. That's continuing, and of course that's what's caused this spike in inflation. Also been caused by wage inflation, and that wage inflation has been because certain sectors have massive demand, like the tech sector, for example, where there may be a shortage of people. So we've seen this spike of inflation. Now, when governments look at it, they have to say, and their central banks, is it temporary or is it permanent? Will it come down? Because if they raise interest rates too quickly, then that kills the economy. But if they don't raise interest rates and inflation gets to spiral, of course, that's an issue as well. So it's finding that Goldilocks spot. It's finding that exact little niche where you've got a good economy, but interest rates not going up too quickly. And that's what governments are looking at the stats and trying to make sure that they do. Some are trying to manipulate the figures. For example, in the UK, they take a basket of goods, they may say it's 7% inflation, but then when they do pensions, which the government, of course, is one of its biggest costs, they're trying to say this basket, which is for pensioners, is 2.5%. Okay, of course, there's been an outcry, and there will be more of this where people are feeling the pinch. Taxes start to go up to try and recover after the pandemic. And of course, as that happens and costs go up and inflation goes up and taxes go up, then certainly there's going to be a sector that are really feeling the pinch. Of course, what's going to happen? Well, some, JP Morgan, for example, and Goldman Sachs are talking 3 or 4 interest rate rises in America in 2022. Okay, that of course has seen stock prices fall off, because if interest rates go up, it affects companies, of course, that have got debts, it affects their costs, and of course that means it affects their profits. Is it temporary? Is it permanent? Personal opinion, and always seek advice, I feel it will come down relatively quickly. So I feel that there's actually opportunities in the market where you could get some very good returns, particularly in quality companies in the tech sector. So always seek advice, and remember I said quality companies. So you're looking at the Microsofts, the Alphabet that owns Google, you're looking for quality companies, and you always should be taking advice. If you feel inflation's here to stay, then you'd be going commodities, and actually that's a reasonable middle of the road investment in any case. Why? Well, energy prices are going to be going up. There seems to be a cycle upwards for commodities. That certainly is the indication. So expect those companies in the commodity sector to be doing well. You'd also expect banks to do well either way. In other words, if interest rates go up, well, of course, they make more profits, because when money's there on deposit, they can actually make money with that, give the clients a little bit less, increases their margin. If it stays as it is and the economy continues to grow, then again, banks, middle of the road, it's actually a good investment, but always, as I said, seek advice. If you're into cryptocurrency, then right now Bitcoin seen as an alternative to the dollar. I would say it will do well whatever happens. So again, I actually feel that more and more people get involved in cryptocurrencies, and we're seeing it why governments issuing digital currencies themselves, like China. Then I feel that particularly Bitcoin will be seen as an alternative, a digital alternative to gold. And then we talk about Ethereum. Solana, and other projects like it. The more and more uses they have and are proven to have, the more successful they'll be. So hopefully that information whilst I'm traveling is of use to you. I really try and make sure that I put out a video, even if I'm traveling on a regular basis. So if the video has been of use to you, please hit like, please share the video, and obviously subscribe to the channel so I can keep you up to date what's happening in the financial markets. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.